Good morning, evening, dusk, and dawn, ladies and gentlemen. How are we all doing today? I hope we're doing very well. Welcome back. Welcome back to... I've forgotten the name of the game. Crusader Kings Story, Game of Thrones, as House Darry. Now, we began over here in Trident's Mouth. Also, I apologize if you see some game stuttering. That I don't know what's quite causing that, but yeah, apologies for that. I think it will pass in just a mo. So yes, we started over here in Trident's Mouth with two holdings. We had Darry itself, Castle Darry, and we had Spiderwood, which we have since lost to Willow Wood after our father partook in the failed fight against Robert in his rebellion. Robert Baratheon, whom I believe still rules the Iron Throne. Yes, he does indeed. Good old Robert Baratheon. What's he done in his life? Let's have a quick look. See, 308, so 307. We were looking at the imprisoned Lord Paramount John of the Vale. That he did. Oh yes, of course. John died last episode. Over here. Not John. Who am I thinking of? King of the Riverlands, Tully. I've forgotten his name. Hoster, that's the one. He died, yes. He died last episode. His son, Edmure, has taken over. So yes, we have got quite a lot of political and territorial influence in the area. We've got Trident's Mouth down here, and we've got the is it Cape of Eagles, I believe, I want to say? Cape of Eagles? Yeah, the Cape of Eagles. So, there's a few things we can do. I can also change Lord Zachary's contract here. Do I want to change Lord Zachary's contract? He's the captain of the House Guard, excuse me, a vassal and a knight. He is Lord of... he's Lord of Stillside, right. We'll consider. We're doing really good for money, we're doing really good for both piety and prestige. We've been playing as good old Damon, who's been in charge since 284, I believe? Yes, 284 after our father died. Ruling for 21 years. He was died in prison. He was executed in prison. Sorry, not he wasn't died in prison. He didn't get died. He didn't have his hair dyed. Contrary to popular belief, he did not indeed dye his hair luminous pink. Apologies to all those luminous pink believers out there. Let's unpause. Let's just let 1 month tick, and then we'll go back up to speed 3 or 4. So what is the plan for today? The plan today is actually maybe to make some more political moves. We have, if I recall, yes, we are leading we're leading a faction, a Liberty faction, to fight against Lord Paramount Edmure's high Crown Authority. Apologies, my words are just not with me today. And we're very close to being able to send an ultimatum. We have 97% of the military power, comparative. So we've got 6,000 troops. Edmure has 15,000, but that would drop when he, of course, when we break away. It could be a failed rebellion. It could, but... you know, we're doing quite well. We've got 97% faction power. This is kind of... so we've got, like, when the war breaks out, we'll have basically the same number of troops, is what it's telling us. We'll have 97% of the troops he will have. Which is fine. It's going to be really interesting. We can send an ultimatum in just 9 months. So we'll probably be seeing next year that ultimatum gets sent. I can't lie, I am a little bit nervous. A little bit nervous. Just for the potential repercussions of this. But you know, I think the way I see it, if the campaign ends by us losing our land and House Darry becoming tarnished, okay, so be it. That's how the campaign ends. You know, we've told a really great, really fantastic story over these last 9 episodes. I think we're on episode 9. 9 episodes. So if this is the way it ends, it's the way it ends. But doesn't mean we're not going to, you know, put in the effort to try and win. But at the end of the day, you know, just know that I'm just here to tell a nice story. We can definitely expand our military as well. Let's actually do that. See what we can get going. Because, you know, the more troops we have, the better, right? And the more troops we have, the stronger our faction will be. We've actually just lost a faction member. So we're actually now too weak to send an ultimatum. That is a shame. Damn, here I was hyping up the potential rebellion. But this is still good, right? This is still good for storytelling. We're not happy with our liege and his laws. So we're gonna let him know. Expand that. You know, it's part of the vassals' job to keep their Lord Paramount in check, I feel. Vyman, the son of Lord Lucifer of Stonyhead, what a fantastic name, has accused my vassal, Lord Zachary, of having an extramarital affair with his lover, Laria. Interesting. How could he defile the sanctity of his marriage? The 7 who are one will judge these sinners. So she gains the trait adulterer, as does Lord Zachary. Lord Zachary. Now, we have to consider this. He's great, he's got really good prowess, he's got really good martial, but we are a very, very pious man. So we have to consider, what is our response to this going to be? The fact that he has committed really bad sin. We're going to keep letting the game play. Jason, who was our... Apologies, I don't remember. Our marshal has just died. So this... Now, here's the thing, Lord Zachary. He is the best candidate for the job. Now, he's the best candidate for the job. However, someone who's not too far below him is angry that they're not on the council. So I'm going to put this person in charge. This is the punishment. You don't get to be on my council. You're a sinner. Now, he's the captain of the household guard. Do we want to sack him? Or if we can't yet, do we want to consider sacking him when we can? Remember, we are Faith of the Seven. We are a mastermind philosopher. We possess an uncanny insight into all subjects of higher learning. But having said that, we are, you know, we're very religious. Let's not dispute, we are very religious. Is that enough for Lord Zachary to lose his job? I'm going to argue no. And the reason I'm going to argue no is because Lord Zachary has served loyally for a number of years now with us. Yes, we are very religious. However, we are also ambitious and arrogant. I would argue that we are arrogant and ambitious enough that we can see that we need Lord Zachary and his martial prowess. We need it in order to attain any chance of winning a potential uprising against the Tullys. With that in mind, shan't have him lose his position. He's a valuable ally. We will at least use him for that purpose. We can consider what we need to do after the fact. That's how I'm ruling it. You know what else I've forgotten to do? is I've forgotten to set my timer. I think we've been going for about 10 minutes, I want to say. So I'll just put... apologies, let me just put my timer on. We'll go for... let's call it 25 minutes. Let's just be safe. Okay. Well, I think that's what we do. We save up our money. We're gonna save up our money. We're gonna build more... build more military. Gain more military power and influence. And then from that, we can look at pushing some further things ahead. So we're the leader of this thing. Do you recall as well, aren't we the... We are, we're the Chancellor. Let's see. To the implacable Damon, I would like for your grandson Harry Darry to become the squire of Sorin Went, most skillful knight. He's 19. Who Marshal? Yeah, sure. Why not? So, I just want to double check. There's nothing else that we can currently construct, is there? Because we don't have present technology. It looks like we might actually be able to construct one of those special buildings. As for Seaguard Castle, maybe as well. Is it saying that it's only saying that we're missing the money? I think a blacksmith would be really good. Either a blacksmith or an archery ground, either one. I stumbled upon my vassal, Lord Darnold. Lord Darnold being Plowman's Keep. I believe is up here. Oh no, it's one of the subholdings. Ah, this is Nosewise. Good old Nosewise, at it again. Crouching beside my dog Nosewise, vigorously scratching his stomach. Dog of yours is quite the charmer, my lord. He is a good boy. Yes, he is. He is best boy. So I've been thinking a lot about the series and where we're going with it. And I'm wondering what to do as the end goal. You know, I'm wondering, do we look at potentially just calling an end when we feel like we've told a good enough story? Do we look like, oh nice, new level of devotion? Do we look at ending it by becoming leader of the Iron Throne or leader of the Riverlands? You know, I'm not sure, to be honest with you. I don't really know what the end goal is. I just wanted to sort of tell a nice, cohesive story. I think we've done that quite nicely. But I also know that people are really enjoying this series, so I don't just want to kill it. But if anyone's got any suggestions or ideas of what we could do, other games or other runs in Crusader Kings that we could do, please let me know, because that'd be really handy. So please feel free to comment with suggestions, and I'll consider them. In the meantime, we do still have that claim on Honey Maiden. We can't attack because of oh. Aegon, a Targaryen claimant, has landed in the lordship of Griffin's Roost, the exiled Lord Jon and 10,000 men under command of Harry of the Golden Company. As the memory of Aegon the Conqueror's deposed dynasty resurfaces, Westeros is once again at war. Banners will be called, swords sworn, and oaths made as the stranger returns to the Seven Kingdoms. Hold on. Who is this? What's going on? Ooh. Some Targaryens survived? Interesting. That would be very interesting. If the Targaryens made a comeback and made a play for the Iron Throne, you know dang well that House Darry would support them 100%. We are fanatic loyalists to the Targaryens, biding our time. I do love when you zoom in that the Iron Throne's name just gets sort of squashed down there. Oh, the music's ramping up. The music knows something I don't. Good old King Robert. Ooh. Hello. We've suddenly got 107%. Now remember, we'd only be fighting to lower crown authority. Oh, I see. We've had Lord Lucas of Wayfarer's Rest join. I say we do it. We're ambitious. I think we go for it. Maybe what we'll do is build up another one of these. I think we're going to do it. I think we're going to push the button. Plunge the Riverlands into civil war. This is going to be tense. It's going to be a difficult decision to make, but I think we can do it. We could also hire mercenaries if we had the money. Which sadly I currently don't. Just waiting for that last. There we go. Oh, let's designate a guardian for Pera. Hang on. Pera, what are you learning? You're learning stewardship. Willem will teach you. Okay. I'm gonna click the button. We have 153% power. Look at this. So we've got us, Trident's Mouth. We've got Lord Lucas of Wayfarer's Rest down here. We've got Lord Halman, the Foolish of Fairmarket here. We've then got a lord over here bordering the Tully capital. Right here. We've then got Lord John of Burnout, also nearby, as well as Lord Simeon of Grimwind, which Grimwind is up there. I say we press the demand. The Liberty faction will send an ultimatum to Lord Paramount Edmure of the Riverlands. If he accepts, all the faction's demands will be fulfilled. If he does not accept, the faction will start a civil war against him. I think we do it. The Darrys have had enough. Press demands. See what happens. To my cloistered vassal, your ridiculous attempt at intimidation will never succeed. I am your liege. You miserable bunch of traitors shall learn your place on the battlefield. Signed, Lord Paramount Edmure of the Riverlands. Then war it is. We're at war. This is how the front line looks. We're in the blue. Tully's in the red. Can we call upon allies? Can't, because they're their liege or vassal. We can call other people in. We can call you in. Yeah, I see. Let's call people in. Does our liege have any friends? He doesn't have any friends. He has no allies. He's in a liberty war. We're doing it. We're fighting a war against the Tullys. Right. So, strategy talk then. Where do we want to pool our troops, right? Because we've got to think about this smart. I think we pull them in the north rather than in the south. Capital's over here. They're going to try and push here. I think we make a push to try and hit the capital as quick as possible. Right here. I think that's a smart bet. Go for a quick and decisive end to the war. You do also have to consider we do have allies coming from the Vale. So we will have some assistance there. But I think we launch our attack from... Let's just review. We've got 3 provinces here. What's the quickest way down? So we've got this one. Hit that one. Okay, so if we hit Rutting, Lordship of Rutting, then hit Waspwood, then we can hit Riverrun. That's going to be the quickest way to go. So we'd have to look at... Where's the actual barony? Here it is. We'd have to hit Rutting Keep. That's fine. Then once we've hit Rutting Keep, we hit... We have to hit Old Forge and Waspwood. Then from there, we just start sieging the Riverrun county. Right. Let's do this. Go here, please. Let's begin raising our armies. Now it's going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take 2 weeks. That's to kind of simulate the idea that troops levies from over here that we're conscripting have to travel. But that's fine. We'll also be bordering Fairmarket. That'll be really great. They can hopefully join us. And then we're going to march south. Now, looking at the numbers. We have 21,000. They have 12,000. If we can hit them with an early battle, it's going to be great. Let's see what we can do. We're going to keep it on speed 1 just for the start of this war. We'll go to speed 2 at some point. The 11th moon. 11th of 11th moon. Wow, 11 and 11. So, what can we see? You can see the Tully's troops raising over here. I mean, look, we may just be able to hit them straight away. And the reason I say that is because we've got 4 days, our vassals, not our vassals, sorry, our allies are joining. 3 days, 2 days, 1 day. Alright, we're good. So, can we just march in? No. You see, and this is the reason why. We'll receive 200 casualties total before we even get there. Now, having said that, our allies would then join in. This would be his entire army. Who do we want leading this? I say we want Lord Zachary of Stillside. He's got a really good prowess. He's got aggressive attacker, holy warrior, flexible leader, 29 advantage as a commander. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we want him in? So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna actually, I think we eat these casualties. I think we eat 200 casualties. We'll still have 9,000 men. We hit them quick and swift. That's all we need to do is hit them quick and swift. We've already got allies sieging Riverrun, specifically the province of Steelhead. That's fine. These guys should all pull off. I don't want to wait for the allies to come in because they'll have time to move in and hit the south. So we just need to go for it. We're going to go to speed 2. We're making our move. Ah, they're already trying to move. That's not good. Go, go, go. Gonna have to meet them all the way in Wayfarer's Rest itself. Here we go. We now outnumber them. Our knight was killed by Tully. That's fine. We are winning the battle. We're winning the battle. Our knight was maimed. Oh dear, that's not good. Oh no, Tristan Rygar was killed in a duel. This is doing well, though. This is doing well. Excellent. Our first victory against the Tullys. Very good. Okay, I say what we're going to do. We're going to push north to... We'll push to Double Down, because that's where the river crossing is. We're going to push there. And we're going to replenish our troops just for a moment. Let's just have a look at how that battle went. 7th of Second Moon, the year 311. We lost 1,233. They lost 3,500. We can look at the details here. So, Lord Zachary got 35 kills. Not bad, not bad. Their leader got 34. Haha. Lord Zachary one-upped you. Excellent. That's good to see. I'm happy with that. What else we got? Freya got maimed, or wounded, sorry. No one... Okay, Lord Tristan of Willowwood. Oh, he was our ally, but he is, of course, fighting for the other team, so we've actually just murdered our ally. So actually, in a weird way, this is both good and bad. So we no longer allied with Willowwood, which could work to our effect, in fairness. Waldo was also killed. Excellent. We lost one knight, we being our alliance. We lost one knight to their 2. I see that as a complete victory. We actually killed a Tully, Waldo Tully. He was unlanded, but he was still a member of the royal family, so very interesting. So yeah, we're marching up north to Double Down. Replenish a few troops. We could actually, in all fairness, just go and hit Riverrun now. Which I think we're gonna do. Now the difficulty is Riverrun is a level 5 fort, whereas this here would be a level 3. Let's actually go for the level 3. Okay, they're back on their feet now. This is going to take about 6 months. That was a really good battle for the war score. My daughter-in-law, Corell, this is Willem Rivers, his children. I believe that's Willem Rivers. Yeah, my son, my heir. Since the little ones are part of the dynasty, they should be blessed with good names. So what do we got? We've got Lymond and Lana. So we got a son and a daughter. So someone did request that we have a child called Crystal. So there's that. And then Lymond, that's our father's name. So I'm going to stick with Lymond. That's good. That's good. Right, 4 months in, we're doing pretty well. They are moving up north. That's my only concern. They're going to be hitting some land of ours. We do have some allies moving in from the north. That's good. Five months left to go. We should be able to have Steelhead fall before the end of the year. We're going to go upper speed. Oh, fantastic. Riverview has already fallen. That's really good. Oh, I've hit the down speed again. My bad. How are things looking up north? Okay, they're actually pushing past our land. They're going for our ally, it seems. Or at least trying to chase them down. Three months for Steelhead. Only 7 months for the capital of the Lord Paramancy, actually. They didn't seem to catch them. Oh, actually. Oh no, they caught our friends in Necklance. Territory of the North. That's going to be a loss, unfortunately, but that is fine. Okay. We're only about a month away now from the fall of Steelhead. And then Riverrun's only 3 months away from that. We'll probably go and hit Greetland. It's another level 3, so that's not too bad. There we go. We took 23, that's great. Oh, we're actually about to go into debt. That's not a good thing. Let's request a loan. From the Iron Bank. Yeah, we kind of need this war to end soon. We're in more risk of debt than I expected. Okay, what do we got? My servants bring word that the 3 envoys of the Iron Bank of Bravos have arrived seeking an audience with me. Intrigued, I agree to meet them. The foreigners look out of place in my halls. Their 3-tiered hats and purple robes, a stark contrast to my guards' boiled leather. Their accent is difficult to understand, tinged with the colours of the East. Their proposal, however, is plain enough. They offer a choice between 3 lions, one quite modest, one more significant, and a third for a sum that causes my eyebrows to twitch upwards. Whatever I borrow would have to be repaid with interest, of course. I'm only going to take 100. 100 should do us fine. Should give us time for both Riverrun and Greetland to fall. Riverrun is about to fall. There we go. It's done. Let's now... Just need this now. So we'll be able to pay back. I'm assuming... What? Lose 200, lose 400, lose 600. So am I going to lose 1,200? Very confused by that. I'm assuming that's just a bug of some kind. Here we go. About 2 weeks. Excellent. Right. We took some prisoners. Any prisoners worth any... Nope. That's fine by me. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at if we can ransom any prisoners off. 15 gold, that's another 2 months of fighting. I'll pay that ransom, and then you... I'll be ransomed. Unfortunate. Alright, what do we got? Anyone got quite weak? Yep. Old Forge, let's go. Oh, they're marching south towards Darry land. I'm not comfortable with that. Just surrender already, Tullys, you've lost. Accept your fate. Are they moving into the Vale? Interesting, they're moving in to deal with our allies first. I suppose try and cut off the foreign volunteers. Our acquaintance has died in my dungeon. Oh, he didn't last long. Looks like we're about to take... Yep, Turnbridge has fallen. This should be a pretty swift victory, all things considered. I'm slightly running over what I said I was going to do that on my timer, but that is perfectly fine. Might as well wrap up this war if we can. They're moving west. They're coming to face us again, I think. If we can catch them in another battle, that'd be quite good. Songbird, feathers of gleaming metal, eyes and precious stones, a voice singing with the chimes of bells. The mechanical bird which has been gifted to me by Lord Commander Grants of the Wall is a true masterpiece. This bird was crafted by the finest artificers in all the Wall. Lord Commander Grants' letter reads, I think you will find it quite interesting. You can sell it for money, or take it apart and study its mechanisms. Is he a learned man? He's quite learned. What does it give me? Some more prestige. I'm not really hurting for prestige at the moment. I'm just going to sell it. We need to fund this war. They're coming. Slowly but surely, they are coming. Where are they planning on going? Relieving the capital, maybe? Looks like it. I want to catch them. Now, if I start moving... Oh good, the Tullys are in debt. That is good to hear. Good, and our allies are moving in. We have a massive advantage, and we outnumber them now. This should end the war. Should have given up when you could, Tullys. Oh no! Lord Sebastian of Mistcore. Wasn't he our like, right-hand dude? No, he was our Chancellor. I thought he was our Castellan. We need a new Chancellor. Lord Willis of Mistcore. Wow, that's really good. I will assign you. Please make me prestigious. Right, let's see how this goes. Oh, we're winning. There we go. Absolutely ruined them. And that's war done. On the 21st of 5th moon, 312. War's been 19 months, so, upon winning this, Crown Authority is reduced one step, and Lord Paramount Edmure will owe every Liberty faction member a favour. The Liberty faction is disbanded, its members cannot join factions for 5 years. What will then happen is, I will get a weak hook on him, as will everyone else. And the reason we did this is because he had level 3 Crown Authority, which means that vassals cannot declare war. Vassals cannot wage war against other vassals unless they use a hook on their liege. So we're going to make him reduce it. Reinforce demands. So it lasted just shy of 2 years. But there we go. We managed to win our war. Excellent. The Riverlands, united once more. And that will be where we end today's episode. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Crusader Kings 3 House Darry. Game of Thrones. If you've enjoyed, please do consider liking and maybe subscribing. Also, do not forget, please feel free to comment and give suggestions for games that you may want to see me play. I'm looking real forward to seeing what else we can do with the channel and where else we can go. And I think that's it, yeah. So, I have been Squid. You have been you. This has been Crusader Kings 3, A Game of Thrones, House Darry. Very abrupt ending there, I do apologise. But yes, thank you all so very much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye bye for now.